Hello friends, so today I'm going to show you how you can sharpen your lawnmower's blade. Instead of buying a new blade which is going to cost you a lot, so it's a lot easier. It's very easy, you can do it at home and you don't need bunch of tools. You can use a simple file to sharpen the blade, or you can use a grinder. So I'm going to walk you through very quickly how we can do this. So this is my lawnmower I have. This Lawn Boy 21-inch lawnmower, right? So the first step, you need to make sure you have all these tools available, right? So I have already pulled out the right socket. In this case, I'm going to use the 14 number metric socket to unscrew the blade, and you will also need a file, or you can use a grinder to sharpen the blade, right? And then this wood will also be helpful. I'm going to show you how we're going to use this, and I have this toolkit. You can buy this off from Home Depot or Canadian Tire or any hardware store, so that you have all the socket and wrenches. Very basic kit. I bought it for 50 bucks a few years back, but if you go try to buy this today, you can probably buy it for maybe 60 bucks or 70 bucks depending on how many pieces are there in the box. So let's start with the first thing. You're gonna make sure you wear your safety gloves, very important, right? And we should also have a safety glass. Okay, so now you guys can see I have my gloves, I got my glasses, and I'm wearing my shoes. I also wanted to show you this file you can use to do a manual sharpening if you don't have a grinder. So this thing you can buy it for under 10 bucks from any hardware store. You can go to Canadian Tire, you can go to Home Depot, or any other hardware shop which is near to you. Okay, so we're gonna get started. So the first thing first, you make sure you turn off your gas valve. So this is on and this is off, right? So we want to do this, make sure this does not flood your carburetor. So this is the very first step, right? Now make sure you can take off the basket, which makes things easier for you, and so we can put it aside like that, so it will make it easier for you to handle it. So we're gonna just flip it on side, and now you can see the blade. Okay, so now we want to open this bolt here and take this blade off, and then we're gonna sharpen it here. You can see it's all blunt, because when you're using to cut you're mowing the grass and you're hitting the stones and all that, so that's how you get your blade blunt, and won't be giving you a nice cut, and so that's why we're doing this. Okay, so first thing, so if you take a piece of wood like this, it's a 2x4 in this case, I'm just gonna slide it in here so that it can hold the blade when I'm gonna try to open this, right? So now it's there. I'm taking my socket and wrench, I'm gonna put it on, and see, so that way, this way you don't have to manually hold the blade, so it's coming off. So once it's loose, you can take this out and you can just do it with your hand, right? So now this is off. You can leave the bolt here and this support plate here. So this is the blade. You can see these are the cutting edges here and how blunt they are. Like there is nothing left for sharp edge here, and that's why you're not getting a clean grass cut when we are using the mower. Okay, so now the next step is basically I'm going to demonstrate using two different tools here to sharpen this. So the first thing is this is called smooth file. What we can do is, so we have the smooth file with us, and we have the blade here. I don't have the vice grips to hold the blade, but you can simply do it over the bench. Very easy, it's not very heavy, so you can just do it like that. So you got the buster, you got the smooth file, you just go like that. Much better now, it's sharp, so you can keep going until you are satisfied with the sharpness. Now we're going to use the grinder to go faster, and I have a battery operated grinder here, right? I got this grinding disc on it. It's a 4.5 inch disc on it, and you can buy it for like $2 or $3. This tool is like $200 if you want to buy from Home Depot or any hardware store. So you can buy a cheaper one as well. This is D-Volt, but you can buy it for cheaper one. And if you buy a code one, it will be probably around $100. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So make sure your guard is kind of toward your way when you like, so that the exposed part is away from you, because when it's gonna start grinding, it's gonna be making those sparks here, right? So we're gonna start. Maybe we need to adjust a little bit more, so because you can see the sparks were getting on my shoes, so that way. So very sharp. Now we're going to do the other side. Perfect. So both sides are done nicely, and I guess we can make it a little bit more sharp here, just for my satisfaction. Okay, so I think we are good. Just gonna show you, give you a close look here. So see, now you see a sharp, very sharp edge, and the same thing on this side. Okay, you can do the back side too, but then it may not be that favorable, because you want to make sure your edge is like straight from the bottom side, and the top side, the inside, because it's gonna be going like that on the mower, and you want to make sure this cut is like straight, so that it can cut the grass nicely. Okay, so now we're gonna put this blade back to the mower. This is all nicely done. You can see it took me only like less than 5 minutes to get this all sharpened. We put this all back nicely. And if you have trouble unscrewing this bolt, I would suggest you can use WD-40 or any equivalent penetrant. That will help to loosen the bolt, because sometimes if your lawnmower is too old or it's been rusted, it's been sitting for a long time, and you never did this before, so you might have difficulty opening the bolt. But if you have done this before, like you can see, I used WD-40 last time, and this time it opened very nicely, and I didn't have to do much of full work, right? So we're just gonna start tightening the bolt again, like that. You don't need to tighten it too much. As long as you feel it's gonna stay, should be good. Okay. Or we can do the same thing. You can put the wood in there. Maybe you want to take a little bit longer piece. That way it's not sliding off, I guess. Yeah, so we are good. We'll take this wood off, and we're gonna flip our lawnmower, put everything aside. Good to go. I'm gonna put the basket back, and we're gonna do a quick test, see how it goes. So now when we are ready, we're gonna turn on the fuel again. Make sure you have gas. So there is a little bit of gas, so we can try this. And we can start the lawnmower. So guys, you can see it a very clean cut. I'm fully satisfied with this sharpening here, and you can do the same thing. Because if you're going to buy a brand new blade in the market, you're probably gonna spend around $40 in taxes. So under $10 you buy a simple file, and you can do it all the time at home, and then you don't have to buy a new blade, and you'll get a nice work done in your yard. Okay, so I'll come up with more videos, more DIY videos. If you like the video, do like, share and subscribe, and would appreciate your feedback as well. And I hope you like the video. See you soon.